Boom shakalaka, Bitcoin has never done this in its history, and it's not good. Plus, a case for the bottom, and a case why we haven't yet seen the bottom. You definitely want to stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we are talking about something that Bitcoin just did that it has never done ever in its over 10-year history. Plus, a case why we haven't reached the bottom and a case why we have reached the bottom. We will examine both. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Come join us over on Twitter at @TheCryptoLove, where every day we share some of the best charts in Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Push the like button. Let's try and get to 1,000 likes today. Now, we are back down into single digits extreme fear at 8. And this is somewhat surprising considering the entire market up 2.5% today. Bitcoin at 3506, Ethereum at 2080, BNB at 306, XRP 42 cents, Cardano 57 cents, Solana $55, and Dogecoin 9 cents. And if you want to know the top coins today to hold to outpace just holding Bitcoin alone, on Gate.io up over 730%. Today we have Nest Protocol, Tether Gold, Tron, BNB, and WireX. And if you want to check out token metrics for yourself, add some low caps for a higher risk but potentially much higher reward, there is a discounted link down in the description. Because token metrics just added their markets page right here that has a whole bunch of really cool stuff. It has whether the market is bullish and bearish, and where it has the percent bullish versus bearish. As you can see here, it has the total crypto market cap along with bearish sentiment. It also has altcoin season versus Bitcoin season. Plus, it also has annualized historical volatility and sector analysis based on the different sectors like metaverse, gaming, entertainment, yield farming, plus the top 20, top best and worst performers, and market movers. All of that just added to token metrics. If you haven't checked it out for yourself, now is a good time. Now, Bitcoin today, still above this red line that has been my line in the sand for well over a year, saying, hey, if it goes below there, I am bearish. We wicked below there, we're back above there, but just barely hovering above there right now. Could this be a dead cat bounce? We'll kind of have to wait and see, because it has broken a lot of support structures, and as of right now, it is in this sideways white megaphone, but it's also got this downtrend, this yellow dashed line right here that is basically coming up to this wedge, which should happen by the end of this year, to see if this multi-year Bitcoin support holds or if price breaks below there. But today, Bitcoin has done something that it has never, ever done in its history. We're depending on this white line being support for Bitcoin, but if it's doing stuff it's never done before, then it may do stuff that it's never done before. Well, what is this thing? It had red weekly closing candles for 7 straight weeks. Has never done this before. We can see here, since it got rejected by the 1 week MA50, this blue line right here, we have had 7 straight red weeks. The last time we even came close was September of 2014, when we had 6 straight red weeks. This doesn't look good for Bitcoin. And if we take a look at Bitcoin, the MFI and 2-week MA100 golden bottom indicators, we can see previously these downtrends we have had. Well, they've lasted roughly about the same amount of time, 24 to 27 bars, or about 300 and 3,500 days. But we can see previous times when we broke below the 2-week MA50, guess what? It bounced off of the MFI at 25.50 and price at 2-week MA100 bottom. So it happened here back in 2015. It happened here in 2019, and it looks like it might potentially happen again because we broke through that blue line. The green line right there is about $22,000. Because while the price has dropped, and while a lot of people think this could be the bottom, and it may be, there's no way to know. I can't predict the future. We do have this evidence here saying that maybe it's not. On-chain college saying that the Bitcoin percent of supply and loss and profit bands have not yet crossed this green and red line. Previous times when we've had bottoms and also crashes, they crossed. They did not yet cross, suggesting that potentially we may not have had a bottom. Now, the on-chain cost basis volume gap we have a giant gap, which is basically right below where the price is right now. We have this going on. We also had something similar happening back at 2018, where there was a gap from the previous time. So does that mean anything? Does it not mean anything? I don't know, but let's take a look at the Bitcoin gold ratio, because where we are right now, we're in levels that historically many times have signaled a bottom. Back down here, it didn't really signal a bottom, but the past 3 times it did signal a bottom, which brings us to this chart right here. Could Bitcoin price go lower? Right now, we're at risk 1 zone, right around $29,000, $30,000 at risk 1. Now, risk 0, coincidentally, roughly around $23,000, coincidentally, exactly where this green line is here. We might see Bitcoin actually heading down to those levels. Now, this chart here suggests we have seen a bottom. A brief moment we touched the short-term holder cost basis floor. It happened historically between 364 and 406 days after the all-time high. Well, this one is 394. So potentially on May 12th, we saw the bottom, which brings us to the bullish charts, because what's the point of being bearish if you can't be a bull after that? Well, each time Bitcoin touched the lower line of the monthly Donchian channels, a bull run followed. We saw this in 2015. We saw this in 2019. Well, Bitcoin just touched the monthly Donchian channel, this yellow line, potentially a bull run over the next 3 years. Not only that, but one of the most accurate bull run start detectors he has found, TA analyst Aurelian O'Hallion on Twitter, the 2-week Chaikin money flow just flashed, conclude that Bitcoin price is likely going up, because each time it has flashed previously, we have seen a historic bull run afterwards. So we may very well have the bottom. Overall summary of the episode. We don't know where Bitcoin's going to go right now. It could go up, it could go down. Right now, pretty much just going sideways, may even go sideways until we interact with this multi-year support band we have coming up towards the end of this year. That being said, Bitcoin is, according to many metrics, at historically good buying levels. Yes, the price could go down, but it's unlikely that it would go below $20,000. Not meaning impossible, but unlikely. So that being said, maybe a great time to stack your sats, work hard, make more money, and just continue stacking sats, because in 4 years, 8 years, 12 years, we'll have 3 more halvings, and Bitcoin will likely be worth a lot more. So that's all for today's video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell, and I'll catch you later. Love you.